Good morning, my people. Good morning to all. Welcome to Mirror African TV. I hope my voice is coming out clear. Make una see how they drink tea. You see my cup? Mm. So, now something pushed me come out today, more especially this morning, to just chip in some words, some things. I know I'm not longer running Hater Skater on YouTube. I'm now operating more especially on Instagram. If you would like to find me on Instagram, please search for New Emolite. New Emolite. Emolite in Kohon. So you will find me there. So I have been making some programs on New Emolite. So Instagram account. So what I would like to chip in today, and my title or the title of today's program, is all about protecting something that belongs to us. You know, I have been watching a lot of videos and a lot of things that have been sent to me via third parties and other friends on social media. I have been noticing that there are misunderstanding. I will use the word misunderstanding between our Igbo brothers and IPOB and Biafran affairs. But I will not stand here to choose one side. Rather, I will say my mind and where I belong and what I believe. So, what I would like to advise my people, as my title stated, protect our own thing. You know, we are not perfect. We are not the most perfect people on planet. I mean, the Igbo people. IPOB is not perfect. Biafra is not perfect because we are not God. Greetings, my brother Kinsley. We are human beings. We have blood that flows in our vein. We are made to be making mistakes. So if somebody is looking for the most perfect something on planet, then die and go to heaven. You will see the perfect things. On the issue going about people going on social media to fight IPOB, to fight Nnamdi Kano, to do this and do that. I know that most of the people always think that I'm the enemy of Nnamdi Kano and I'm enemy of Biafra, I'm enemy of IPOB. It's a lie. You fail to understand my position in that area. I always come whenever I want to talk about Nnamdi Kano. I try to mention where I think he need to make some corrections. But where me stand personally, as you see me so, where me stand, Middle Africa, let Nnamdi Kano be. If you go to the north, you find Boko Haram. If you go to the north, you find herdsmen. If you go to the north, you find the Janjaweeds. If you go to the north, you find all sorts of terror. All of them focus their weapon against the Igbo people. If you go to the west, that is the Yoruba part of the country, you find Oduduwa. If you go to the same place, you find this their group they created. And even though their government, state government, and every entity operating in Lagos State channel their weapon on Igbo people. If you come down to our own area, you will see so-called west-west. Let me use the word make I not call south-south. You will see west-west, south-south, inside Igbo land, inside our territory. You know, all of them are collaborating with our enemies, collaborating with the evil empires. All their weapon also channel on Igbo people. The question you should ask yourself, why we, the Igbos? What did we do? And if you come into Igbo land, I will say that curse be upon those that want to bring down the voice that is at least Let me just go in one. Is it a proverb or a parable of a tortoise that they normally tell us when we are small? They said, tortoise tell his people, if he want to go and carry lion on his head and bring it to the market square, he will do it and nothing will happen. People say that it's impossible. They say that tortoise move on a journey to carry lion, tiger to the market square. He reached there. Lion just pick him. He said, "Oh boy, wait, take it easy now. Don't rush things. Wait, drop me down." Lion dropped the tortoise. They said that tortoise start scratching ground, scratching ground, scratching ground, scratching everywhere. Scratch everywhere. Finish. Now tell the lion, you can carry me, go wherever you like. If you see tortoise, ask him, what happened? What conspired? He said, go there. Go to that particular point and see for yourself. That is what Nnamdi Kanu is doing in Nigeria. Nigeria is an empire being protected by the world powers. So we having somebody like Nnamdi and IPOB making noise for the protection of Ndi Igbo. Igbo people should stop fighting to bring yourself. If Nnamdi cannot disappear, what next? If Nnamdi evaporates away, if IPOB disappears, Ndi Igbo, what next? What do you have? You have nothing. You have nothing. And you can never offer your parents for the sake of the Igbo people. You fighting this organization can never do what Nnamdi Kanu did. Finishes with, I cannot do it. I cannot offer my dad that is over 100 years old, even though he's 100 years old. I will not even offer him for Nigeria to I can't do it. Do you feel me? So coming out in the social media to criticize, even though Nnamdi Kanu they steal inside my wallet, let him stay there. They make that noise. I want our own people, they make their own noise. Do you know whom we are before and after the war? We are great people. Allowing us moving around like cockroach is not acceptable. Before you come out to fight IPOB, fight your people, fight Nnamdi Kanu, ask yourself, if Nnamdi Kanu disappears today, what next for Ndi Igbo? What do you have? Nothing. Simple answer. Nothing. So allow and let my tiger, lion, they there, they shout, oh, even though you know they bite, make you they there, they make that noise. That's my own stand. This infighting is bash. I will never, ever allow anything that will make that, you see that fire where they burn, to quench over my dead body. Let that, even if Nnamdi need gun, I will give him gun. Let him keep on shooting Ojebazok. That's our own. Now the only thing we will get, look inside Nigeria from north, west, and south. What do we have? You doing business in Lagos State, Yoruba go wake up, Tinubu daughter go just wake up, carry caterpillar, tell una say either una give am 5 million naira or he will bulldozer one area. Who will cater for you? Who will talk on your behalf? Who cares about you? None. Or the Hausa will wake up, go to Kaduna market, destroy everything. Are they paying compensation? No way. If you come to the east, the river state that calls themselves brothers and whatever, call themselves Biafra, they are fucked liars. They steal your property. And those property today, Igbos came back to buy it back. The only thing we have as Igbo people is IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu. Full stop. No plus, no minus. Nigeria has been working systematically to destroy and disarm and render us useless. Go to universities in Igbo land. All of them are falling apart. They don't care about you. You, where they fight IPOB, where they fight Nnamdi Kanu, have you come out to fight Nigeria for not maintaining the schools in your territory? Go and look the primary school in your local government. Even you living in abroad, have you donated 100,000? Made they change zinc for your people? Rubbish! You're nobody. Shut up. Mishono, don't talk. Because you are just empty gallon making noise, disturbing thinkers like us that need cool brain to think and work on how things will function for our people. You know, the other ones that we have that claim that they are the elders, I mean the Ohanezes and the so-called governors, all of them are the object of the same organ, the same people. And I would like to use one word here to advise my people. Ndị Igbo, stop being afraid of Hausa. Stop being afraid. This thing has been disturbing me for a very long time. Umu Biafra, stop being afraid of Hausa. Do you know why I'm telling you stop being afraid of Hausa? Do you know the reason why Nigeria is not allowing history to be taught in Nigeria? Because of things that they don't want you to know. Hausa lose the war under 3 months. Not Hausa. Nigeria, I mean Yoruba and Hausa and Niger Delta, all of them that fought the Igbo people, lost that war under 3 months. Do you know why I'm reminding you this? Because my people are now too afraid of Hausa and the Fulanis. Let me tell you people, after Second World War, that Britain, United States, Soviet Union, and other Asian powers fought the Germans to conquer and occupy Germany. Do you know where the another Second World War happened? It's in Africa. Against we, the Biafrans. Let me remind you people. The Biafran war that started, Igbos defeated Nigeria under 3 months. That's why Ojukwu was heading to Lagos to capture Lagos State. I'm telling you the truth. And the Britain, the Great Britain of all nations, jumped into Nigerian war. United States start giving Nigeria diplomatic protection. The United States, you know, I'm telling you the truth. Britain of the Great Britain jumped into real in-battle fighting with the Biafrans. Soviet Union of all Soviets involved in that battle. All the whole fighter jet that was bombarding the entire Igbo land was MiG jet fighter built by the Soviets. And who are the fighters? The pilots was the Soviet Union and the Egyptians. Egypt sent in military into our territory to battle the Biafrans. Algeria sent in military to battle the Biafrans. Russia sent in military to battle the Biafrans. The only people that supported us most before ending was France. So, why am I telling you this? You know, many people may be looking that Germans are too like this and this, that. The Igbo people are like the Germans. We are warriors in nature. It's in blood. It's in blood, in our blood. We are warriors. So stop being afraid of the Fulanis. When they kill your people, go after them. Make sure that you bring one person or two down. That thing will not repeat itself. Stop depending on your politicians or police or whatever. All these people are the same people. As you can recall, it has made open in Nigeria that they will never ever build a seaport or commission already made seaport in Igbo land. It will never happen in Eastern region. They say that it's because of security reasons. You know, the Igbo young youth today never knew the gravity of that war. You thought that the war has already ended after Ojukwu them hands up. No. As the hands up, the war continues. Look at Igbo land. Okay, in short time, it will be every 50 meters, you will see military and police in every Igbo region. They are still afraid of you. You don't need, Ojukwu said it, that the weapon they used to fight Nigeria was brought in by the Nigerian military. Doesn't mean that they supply Biafra and war. No. The battle, we are capturing those weapons and using their weapon against them. So, what I'm telling you, we are still in battle. And developing infighting within ourselves is the most worst thing that can happen to ourselves. Allow Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB to be alive, because if they disappear, my people, we are lost. We have nothing. The only thing that makes us to be relevant in Nigeria today is IPOB and the Nnamdi Kanu. Accept it or you reject it, but it's the fact. If you say that it's not the truth, prove it to me. If these people evaporate, if this organization disappears, what do you have? Roger Sokorocha, Iberiberism, or Minister of Happiness? Is that what you will have? So another thing that I would like to chip in here now is this. Igbo people should start asking their politicians, and not politicians, businessmen, business tycoon in Igbo land, let them form a group to create community banks. I have said this thing before in my past videos. I don't normally do videos again like before because I have lots of videos that people need to watch. Maybe most of them by that time, my English wasn't good because, yes, I left Nigeria when I was still young. But now I have tried to polish my English a little. At least I'm no longer doing to think the word in English language. So what I'm trying to tell you people is this. Advise your business billionaires. The true people of Biafra can only survive when we create what we call community banks. I will teach you people a little the need for community banks. All the whole banks operating in Nigeria, most of them are imported banks. Most of them belongs to the Yorubas and Hausas. Igbos has no banks. But if we want to create our own bank, for us to survive and grow to see the daylight tomorrow, for our area not to destroy as Nigeria was planning to destroy our areas, we have to create our own community banks. Because a shoemaker in Abia State, in Aba, cannot walk into UBA or walk into Polaris Bank to demand for a loan to finance his shoemaking business. They will never give it to him. They will demand a collateral that is higher than what is demanded. But if we create our own community bank, carrying our people in mind, we will be doing as the Yorubas are doing to their people. Do you know that all these banks created by Yorubas are financing agricultural projects in various villages in Yoruba land? Yes, giving money, borrowing people money to buy land or to cultivate. We can do it for our people, Ndibo. We have the money. We are one of the richest. The heartbeat of Nigeria is Ndibo. All the whole banks in Nigeria are being financed by Igbo people. So imagine when we create our own community bank that will be able to borrow money, you that is doing business back home. You can be able to finance your business. You can be able to borrow money to rent a store where you will sell your basket and be paying back little by little. It will help develop our territories. All the whole little business that they are managing in our areas, our banks will be able to do it. So, no, please wait. I can't read what you just sent. I'm sorry. Oh shit, I've closed everything. So sorry, I couldn't, but I will read it later. So those banks will help our regional and communities to be able to develop. If you come into our communities, you will see that everywhere is dry because somebody who is selling chemists don't have enough money to go to Lagos or Enugu to purchase more drugs and more powerful drugs to save the life of our people. But it's only the community banks that will be able to render help and then give not help, that's loan to these people that the banks of Nigeria cannot do for them. And that this bank, if this community bank start growing, if you come to Germany, where I'm living today, we have what we call Sparkasse. Sparkasse is community bank. Every city owns their own. And the beauty of Sparkasse, it finances the small businesses running around Duisburg. If you go to Düsseldorf, the same thing, they have their own. So any nation, any community, any tribe that want to survive must have a community bank. I believe we have overgrown all these things. Community bank started before and later disappeared because it was formed with dubious mind. But now that Biafra has eaten the mind of our people, we should know that we should not allow or be waiting our enemy to finance our development. It can never happen. As look, let me tell you, my people. Okay, so the Yorubas or the Yoruba Bank or Nigerian Bank can never finance what will make the Igbo people to see the daylight of tomorrow. And Nigeria is squeezing all the youth of the eastern region to move to Lagos or Kaduna to be able to find daily bread. But we can stop these things by creating community banks that will start financing projects in Igbo land. And this project will make our youth outside suffering, hanging on the street, to start coming home to tap into that new development. It's a very wonderful idea. And when we start our community banks, you will see that the money that are being squeezed and seized in various banks of Nigeria will no longer disappear. Everything, Akurolo, Oruto Mona, we will now be banking in our community banks, and our banks will be well protected by our people. We are the one financing Nigeria. We can finance ourselves. Isn't it so? Instead of you to dash money to somebody or give somebody money and it will disappear, it will now pass through the community bank and they will finance that project. We will now start agricultural business. And don't mind you that whenever bank is financing something, insurance get involved. And when insurance get involved, Hausa cattle area will no longer carry their cattle to go and destroy the properties of people that borrow money to do their business. It then means they will die in court. Now, government will be forced to put mouth into that issue. And the security agencies will be forced to get inside bush to put security where security requires. So please think into it, look into it, and like my video, share it. If you have not yet subscribed, subscribe to my video. And I will be coming, not every time, just something like this. I will just jump in, throw in something. Please, my people, don't pray for IPOB and the NAMD to disappear, because if they disappear, we are all lost. Thank you. Remain blessed. Bye bye for now. I love you all.